game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Rams nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. Play fake. Mayfield. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon.
Melvin.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here we go, 46. Check back 54. Line 54. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. You got tape. You got tape. You got anything.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. That'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, Do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
It's second and inches at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Now this one over. Down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Mayfield with it once more. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Devin Singletary with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin first and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
His throw caught right around the 6. That one goes for 20. 4 yards. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Ed Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick here is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
With the score, Rams 10, 49ers 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Rip right. Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54. Man, that's true. 47. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Here's Gordon. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Back at the 39-yard line.
That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd.
Hey, kill. 47. Strip that ball.
Prescott from the gun. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
48-yard line.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Prescott now. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Third down.
The Niners on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Throwing, Prescott. Flushed out right. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mayfield off the play fake. Being chased out left. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Second and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? Working out of the gun, Mayfield forced out to his left. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
That's taken in by Callaway. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Randy Gregory. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Gordon. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team right on the midfield stripe. Penalty stings big time there, wipes away a very good return.
And they work out it so hard because the goal is give yourself some space for your offense to really work. Try and gain an additional first down outside the 20 or 25-yard line. Instead, this one's going to come back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Barrett. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Singletary again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. 20! And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the 49ers' 9-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
It's a loss.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
On 2nd and goal, here's the action. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier.
They did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Rams 20, 49ers 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Randy Gregory picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. You ain't going nowhere. Mike's 50.
Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Following the interception, Mayfield. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
With the score
back now here in Santa Clara. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
LA.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Rams 27, 49ers 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That one caught by Ross Dwelly. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They run it here with Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Wagner. No gain on the play.
4th down, Prescott. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Watch the screen.
Mayfield. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And it's 3rd down.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Here's Mayfield. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Los Angeles.
Devin Singletary taking it in. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Rams 34, 49ers 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First and 10.
That's good for 28 yards. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go right back to Singletary. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. That escapes the sack. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
55.
Prescott now from the 50. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Randy Gregory able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott escaping the pressure right. Oh, Prescott stripped, but an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike, 55. Here we go.
Prescott from the gun. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Gun. Check, 50. 47. Check, 55 to Mike.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for L.A., they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.